I've just got to say that I said something while we were in commercial to the audience, and I want to say it to you nice folks at home. In essence, that song, "You Will Be My Music," is a marvelous song. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was originally written for Frank Sinatra. When he did his Old Blue Eyes Is Back, then it's been done by several artists, recording-wise. And I said, with due respects to everyone, including the chairman of the board, as you so aptly called him, I never heard the song before, till tonight. And it was a different song to me. And I just had to say. I've got to ask my lady something, because we got so many things in common, playing the same joints at the same places, and seeing each other occasionally when we could, when the dates coincided.
I don't want to cut you off, but I want to tell this, if I may. You know, we all store up our own special treasures. And one of my treasures comes from about 15 years ago when I first came to Los Angeles. And I worked at a place that is now defunct. It was called the Cloisters. And I had always heard about Hollywood, and I was scared to death to come out here, you know, because they said if they liked you in Hollywood, you made it. If you didn't, that was the end. You could never go anyplace else and work, you know. So I wanted to really do good. And Dinah Washington, who to me was a marvelous human being, I don't care what you heard, was a wonderful, charming, warm-hearted lady, and the people who knew her knew that. So she was going to help me all she could, and one night she and Sammy and Nat Cole and Nat's wife, and they all came in to see my show at the Cloisters, and it happened to be a night where I had a photographer there to take some commercial pictures. And I have a series of pictures, and they're sitting at the front table. And the first picture is where the song starts, and they're applauding. And then the second picture has Sammy like this. And the third picture has Dinah climbing on Sammy's shoulders, and they're both doing like this. And I show them in series where we have all changed now. Our looks have changed, and people will show them that scrapbook where that's in. And they said, that, you know, that looks just like somebody I know. You know, only I can't figure out who it is, you know. And here's this tape. Johnny Mathis was there that night, too. And I have them all standing like the Lord is coming, and they're saying, hallelujah. This is one of my greatest treasures. It really is.
It's funny, because I think we all have a picture like that. I know I have a couple of shots with some people. I have a shot with Red Fox, Leonard Reed, and the late Jeff Chandler.
Yes.
And we all went out to a club on Central Avenue. And Red Fox looks like he's 19 years old, which I think he was probably at that time at no more than 22, 24. Slappy White's on the picture. And every once in a while it hangs, it's at my bar, and I look at it, and I remember all the good things that have happened to all of us who are still around.
Yes.
And I think of the sadness of losing a friend like Jeff Chandler, who was one of the nicest human beings that I've ever known in my life. But it's kind of nice to look, and the gaiety and everything. I don't mean to get maudlin about that, but just wanted to mention. You did Chico and the Man.
I did. And I loved it, too.
Did you have fun?
I had a very good time. In fact, I even had a very good part.
What did you play?
I was a judge. And I used your line when they introduced me to the audience, and somebody said, what part are you playing? And I did Sammy, and I said, I am the judge. I was playing the judge. And it went over good, so I gave you credit. I said, that's the Sammy Davis Jr. line. It was a great experience.
And you did a Sanford & Son, too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing that now. I'm going through that next. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it interesting, Sammy, that the really good singers turn out to be really good actors, I think? I think it's true.
Yeah, that's funny.
How come the good actors can't sing?
Well, you know.
Because they're too busy winning Emmys, that's why. We'll be right back with my man, Lou Rawls. Stay with us, if you will.